I just decided today is going to be a happy Monday. I don't know why. Hold on, let me find my music that's really loud. I just realized. There we go. What is up? Okay, there we go. Everything seems to be good and in order now. Happy Monday. Nope, not everything is in order quite yet. Whew. Who's ready? Who's ready for a build today? It's going to be a good build. You know, it's funny. It's like I think of this build sometimes, like especially when I just kind of put parts together and oh, Blue Moo dropping the 10 community subs already. Thank you very much for that, buddy. Gonna get that level 5 hype train already, man. I always know when I put builds together like this, that these are like optimal builds, right? Like just really nice, super clean, optimal builds that are just gonna come together nicely. And anytime that you pair like ASUS and Corsair, outside of us using a Z73, like outside of anything you do, you ASUS and Corsair, like you know that you're going to end up with something that's going to look great. So this is going to be one of those like just nice primo builds that's going to kind of come out of the whole thing. But enough about that. Let's get started. My name is Justin Roby. Welcome to Robeytech, the show where we build PCs, we do dad jokes, we play around, we have a good time. And you know, all in all, it's just a good way to kick off the week. We had so much fun on Friday. I hope a lot of you got a lot of sleep because we played that game way too long. But at the same time, exclamation point Vikings. Am I right? 320 installs on Friday. And now we have a new tradition of being able to play some games right here in the studio on Friday. We're going to be using that N7 build and all that sort of stuff. So that was a lot of fun. Gave away a 3060 Ti, I think. I think we gave away a 3060 Ti on Friday as well. So that was super fun. For today, let's just talk about the giveaway since we have 1 minute and 59 seconds left. The first and foremost, we have 2 giveaways that always happen on the show. The first one is when we get to 2 level 5 hype trains, which we're already done. We get 2 of those, we give away a 250 gig NVMe SSD. And then if we get 700 likes on the YouTube video, then we'll also give away another 250 gig NVMe SSD. So there's 2 250 gig NVMe's. And then finally down there, you see that 34 out of 50. If we get to 50 subs, we give away a $50 Newegg gift card. If we get to 100 subs, it becomes a $100 Newegg gift card. 150 subs becomes a $150 Newegg gift card. And then it goes on and on and on. And upgrades is better and better and better. We've given all the way up to like 3080s away, which has been super crazy and a lot of fun. And then finally, we have the sub-only giveaway for the month of March, which we're giving away 2 3070s to 2 lucky subs here on Twitch. So you got to be subscribed on Twitch. So if you're on youtube.com/Robeytech or twitch.tv/Newegg, pop on over to twitch.tv/Robeytech. Drop your free Prime subscription. If you have Amazon Prime, you've got a free subscription, you might walk away with the GPU. Now, if you want to get extra entries to that, you can do things like gift subs like Blue Moo did, and so many others do. You can also do things like, you can also subscribe to Tier 2, Tier 3. That gives you the most in terms of extra entries. And then finally, the last one is that you can subscribe for multiple months in a row. All of our rules, all of our legalese is all up on Discord if you want to get all the information on that, how we basically make all that stuff happen, and then where it is and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, that's all the deals for how the giveaways work. We're not giving this PC away. I know we're still going to get a million questions because everyone's going to pop in and be like, hey, are you giving this PC away? No. We do, however, are giving away the Carter PC, which you're going to start seeing the links for that here in just a second. That PC giveaway is still happening. It's got an MSI Gaming X Trio 3080 in it. It's an overall super just beastly machine with a 10700K, I think is what's in there. So that PC is currently active. That giveaway is currently active. So if you do want to win a PC, we have that one coming up. And then we have the Intel Rocket Lake PC giveaway coming up in April. So we got lots and lots of giveaways coming up. So even for PCs, we try to give away at least a PC per month. So really good stuff. We got some really cool, awesome ones, including some like white Zotac. I know there's a couple Zotac fans there who are going to want to get in on the Zotac stuff. We got a pretty cool Cooler Master / Zotac theme build that's coming up as well. So some really neat giveaways coming up, and this should be a lot of fun. Some PC giveaways as well. I was telling my son this joke because we were watching the show Turbo. So here's your first dad joke for the day. This guy is sitting there. He's basically chilling in his house, just like eating some chips, watching some, he's watching some Expanse, right? He's a big sci-fi fan. So anyway, all of a sudden he hears a knock on the door. He pauses for a minute, and then all of a sudden he hears the knock again. He's like, oh man, I wonder who that is. So he walks up and opens the door, and down on the floor is a snail. Snail kind of looks up at him. So the guy looks down, picks up the snail and throws it as hard as he can. closes the door. Like 4 weeks later, he gets another knock on the door. He's like, what? He's like, who's knocking on the door? He's like, nobody visits me. So finally opens the door. The snail's there. And he says, the snail looks up at him and says, what the heck did you do that for? Is he a snail? Okay. Hopefully you guys get that. Some of you guys don't know if you're going to be able to follow along with that joke. Yes, I got a haircut. Yes, there we go. There, laugh out loud. There. Yeah, we already got a couple of people who are starting to get that right there. So yeah, that's what's going on. So let's talk about what's happening on today's build. Today's build, we are having, it's going to be an awesome build. We're building in the Corsair 5000d for this particular build. We are building, this is a commission build. Commission build for Mr. Heaven's Phantom over on Discord. I don't know his Twitch information or anything like that. I don't know if he's on Twitch and YouTube, but it's for Heaven's Phantom. We're going to be building a PC for him today. And so it's got all the bells and whistles. Of course, obviously getting 3080s has been extremely tough, and we're going to talk about the PC parts yesterday, but the stuff that the part that I'm excited about for using in this build, and I think is going to look really good, and we haven't got to put this in a Corsair 5000D, is the Strix 3070, right? So such a great card. I just really love the way the Strix cards look, and they're just amazing looking cards. We got to use the white 3070 in the Valentine's build, which is now owned by Intel, by the way. So you guys are going to see some videos with Intel having that show up. But yeah, it's a great GPU, and I'm really excited about getting to use this in today's show. Now, before I get too far, this is a sponsored stream. Don't worry, you don't have to watch me play a game, a really weird game for 3 hours. This is an easy one, but it's from our guys, CDK Deals. You guys know the drill. CDK Deals, one of the most expensive parts anytime when I buy PCs or whatever it was, is a lot of people are like, okay, I've spent like $50,000 on this PC. I now need to install Windows. Man, it's $120. Well, luckily, you are in luck, my friends, because one of the things that I have done is I've done a bunch of research. As a tech tuber, we get a lot of offers for a bunch of what are called CDK resellers. And some of these resellers, they sell gray market stuff. And I didn't want to do anything like that, just given my history with working at Microsoft, etc. I wanted to have something that was a little bit more legit. And this company jumped through some massive hoops to prove to me that what they were selling was legitimate. So let's just take a look here at CDK Deals. You know, many of you, if you guys have questions like, hey, is this something that is legit? Like, is this something that can actually work? That's weird that let me fix the thing's not quite lined up here. Hold on. It's not, dang it, this is not what I need right now. I was on a roll. There's stuff happening. And I need, okay, I'm gonna, anyway, okay, so we're just gonna keep going with it. So anyway, if you go to CDK Deals, check this out. If you go to Windows 10 Pro, I don't know why this is so wacky, but if we go to Windows 10 Pro, you'll see here that, usually it's $119 for Windows 10 Pro key. And so these guys sell it for $19.72. So $19.72 is quite significantly less than what you would pay for a typical copy of Windows. So what we can do here though is if you go ahead and hit add this to cart, so I'm gonna hit buy now, and then you can go from here. You see this down here, it says promotional code. All you got to do is hit RB20 and you get an additional 20% off, and there it is right there. So now you're $15.78 down from what's essentially $120, and you end up with a pretty inexpensive Windows 10 key. Now these guys are legit. We've had a couple people, I think we've had one, maybe more than that, but here you can take a look at my purchase orders. You can actually see that I've actually purchased keys from them in the past. I don't need a lot of keys, but yeah, it's a pretty cool program. It's a pretty cool program. Saves you some money and get you Windows for a very inexpensive price. Now the thing is like I said, there's a couple of people who've actually had issues with these guys. Their customer service was on point to get them squared away, and basically got people new keys if they had an issue or whatever it was. And again, they went through a bunch of hoops to prove to me that they were buying keys legitly from as an OEM partner, etc. So that's what's going on there. If you have questions, just ask in chat. There's a ton of people who've purchased keys from them who are here in chat. There's over 750 people here right now, 730 people right now. And so if you just have questions, just put it up. Some people bought Office, some people bought Windows. There's a lot of stuff. So you can just get that information just right from here inside. So CDK deals, give it a go, check it out. Worth giving it a look-see. And let's talk about parts. Oh, the Vikings code is still up. 327 to 320. Man, what a day that was. I did want to remind you guys we were 10 away from the $50 Newegg gift card. Love to see about getting a GPU away today, if that's off. Now, I do want to talk about something near and dear to my heart, and then we'll start talking about parts. So, I know a lot of you guys are asking Roby the February. It's now almost the middle of March. It is the middle of March, and we still don't have a winner for the February sub-only giveaway. Well, I've told you guys a little bit about what happened there, thanks to the awesome people, Psycho, CDKCC, and Vega. They essentially gave so many subs that it broke the algorithm that does all of the choosing for our stuff, right? Like it wasn't something that we were expecting to do. So our coder guy who did all that stuff has been reworking on the algorithm and the code that does all the picking. And so much so that what we thought was going to be an easy fix is ending up being a complete rewrite of the whole thing. So what was supposed to be like a week-long endeavor has turned into a much longer endeavor, and he is working as hard as he can to get it chosen and fixed. So guys, we promise this won't be something that will happen on a consistent basis, but huge shout out to Psycho and to basically Vega and to all of the others who are such incredible supporters that it broke our tools in order to select people. So we will get it fixed. We will select the winner. He expects to be able to do it on Friday. He just wants to make sure he gets time and can test it and stuff like that, and so we can get it out. So other people are asking questions about the merch news. The merch has been ordered. The merch is showing up. There has been some delays. It's just basically a day-for-day slip. I know people are expecting to be able to buy it today. It's a day-for-day slip in terms of when merch is going to be available. I will wear some probably this week. Maybe next week at the latest, so you guys can basically start seeing some of the shirts and the jackets and stuff that is coming out. But it will be available sometime between now and like April 1st is the expectation. So I will make sure that I give you guys tons of heads up. It will be coming in waves because we know there's a lot of demand. Unfortunately, because we're running it like a full store, the thing that you guys need to be aware is that more than likely it will come up and then a lot of it will sell out. We all will have consistent orders coming through so that way you guys can basically get a hold of things like the build mats, also things like the t-shirts. We have some really great t-shirts. If you want to see them, they're up on Discord. We have a really neat beard comb one that's going to be displayed here in the next couple of days. So should be really, really good. Sorry for the delay, guys. It's just again, some of that stuff was because of the Midwest stuff, and then some of it's just COVID. So yeah, it's getting it's getting lined up. It's going to be good. So we got merch coming pretty soon. And then Psycho's dropping 10 gifted subs right there. So just another salt in the wound for those of us. No, I'm just kidding. Psycho is amazing. So appreciate you, Psycho. I did want to talk. There are people, Psycho, Vega, some other of you who I did want to remind you. I meant to text you today. Today was just kind of a weird day. But we are super close to 11th gen Intel Rocket Lake stuff, and I just want to know if you guys want to wait to see if you want to see what the Rocket Lake details end up being before you make a commitment in terms of your builds. I know a lot of people are waiting for their builds to basically get done, but we're so close now to Rocket Lake that want to know if you wait. So give it a go, Vega. Some of these guys, if you're still here, let me know in Discord if for your commissions, if you guys are wanting to wait for Rocket Lake or just go ahead and move forward. So going from there. Anyway, I think that is everything. 54 subs. Let's do that giveaway, and then we'll start talking about parts. You guys are awesome. How much you support me is amazing, and I am grateful. But I need to switch the giveaway. Here we go. Oh, I forgot to get my ice. I'm thirsty. Thirsty. Okay, sub goal. Okay, so we're on our way to we have 54. Okay, $100 Newegg gift card. We need 100. We have 54. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna go grab an ice real quick, and then let's talk about parts, because you can't build a PC without ice. And then we'll do another dad joke. I like the snail one. That was a particularly good one. Ugh. Today's sparkling ice flavor is strawberry watermelon, guys. Strawberry watermelon. What I've chosen from the refrigerator to get this going. I think it matches, I don't know, what do you guys think? It kind of matches the box a little bit. There we go. A little strawberry watermelon to get things going. I think it sounds good. Okay, let's talk about parts and go from there. Okay, so at the heart of this thing, and I'm pretty excited about this because we have another cool part. At the heart of this whole PC though is the Ryzen 9 5900X. This is the 12 core, 24 thread. You know, like I talk about the 10900 versus the 10850. This is like the 5950 versus the 5900. Definitely the much more budget conscious, but just slightly less powerful than the 5950X. Such a great CPU, and probably like for the mass market, probably the better choice in terms of people who just want to flex and get a 5950X. So that is our CPU. For motherboard, making a debut, and this build got delayed for this, is the ROG Strix B550-XE. This is a brand new motherboard, probably one of the most expensive B550 motherboards you can get, coming in at $339. This is a beefy boy. XE standing for extra extreme awesome pronoun. I don't know what XE stands for, but really, really attractive board. It actually also comes with a Hyper M.2 by 16 Gen 4 card. It's got integrated IO and a VRM heatsink. It's got the BIOS flashback. It's got 14x2 power stages. It's basically supports 256 gigs of RAM. It's all of the super awesome in a very expensive box with a lot of the cool RGB. It kind of looks like it got like scratched from like a really angry person like Blondie or Eternal who like got mad at it and said, oh, you're trying to cheat, so it scratched it or whatever it was, or hey, you're standing in front of me when I'm shooting, Blondie. Yeah, so stuff like that, you know, where you end up getting scratched and stuff like that. But anyway, really, really great motherboard. It's gonna be a lot of fun. This is brand new. It hasn't been out very long, and so one of the reasons this build was supposed to be last week, but got moved to this week so we could actually get this motherboard in. So big, thick boy motherboard, and should be super cool for there. For storage, he's actually gonna be doing a SN750 500 gig, but we don't have any SN50. I thought we did. So we're gonna throw in, just as a temporary, this SN550 just to get it set up, or just so we can basically finish the install, and then we're gonna put, when we set it up and all that stuff, we'll put in his real one. We just had to order one today. For RAM, we're using 4000 megahertz Vengeance RGB Pro. This is kind of like the staple. It's AMD, it's basically AMD certified, so to speak, RAM. It's CL18, so it's not necessarily that in terms of best timings, but it's just kind of like for what you need. It's like the ideal for basically the Infinity Fabric, etc. So it's going to be 32 gigs of that as well, and we'll be putting that in. And let's see, for some fans, because we haven't done these in a Corsair 5000d yet, we're going to be putting in the QL120 RGB fans instead of, I think the last couple we've done has been the ML120s or LL120s for the white builds. This is our first black Corsair build, so we're going to be throwing in the QL120s, which I think are going to look super sweet inside of this case. And then, let's see, keep going. We got more parts, Roby. We got more parts. For our cooling, it's the only Corsair part we're not putting in, but he wanted the awesome screen, and who doesn't? It's the NZXT Z73 motherboard, sorry, Z73 AIO. Probably one of the probably most premium AIOs that's basically out there right now, just given the screen. Couple things that obviously comes with that is like there's some weirdness in terms of just how much room it takes over the CPU, which makes it a little bit hard. You have to like rotate it a certain way, and it doesn't, it's basically, it will cause some, no matter what, no matter how you install, you'll have some pressure on that far left DIMM for your RAM. But all in all, like what you get like just from like a functionality standpoint is pretty huge. We're gonna be throwing QL120s in this, replacing all three of the stock black fans in here, just to give it that little extra bling as well. So it should come out looking really, really nice. Really nice. That's nice, Clark, real nice. And then finally, last part of this, we're gonna be using the RM850X from Corsair, again, it's pretty much all a Corsair build, minus the fact that we're using a NZXT AIO, but it's gonna it'll come out looking super clean. This is an overall really great power supply, more than enough power for what we're gonna need for a 3070. And then again, that last part is then we have the premium part of the build here, and that is the RTX ROG Strix. Sorry, the ROG Strix, ASUS ROG Strix 3070, which will be that final part. So that's all the parts. What do you guys think? I'm thinking this is a pretty good build. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think this is going to be a very, very good build. And I'm glad it's not an Liam Lee 011 dynamic. Jeez, I'm croak. Real nice, Clark. Real nice. Yeah. People are like, oh, why not put it in 011? Because that's kind of been done like a million times. So it's nice to put it in a different kind of thing. Oh man, I saw the Newegg shuffle over 540 for a 3060. Okay, a little diatribe time. I want to let you guys know, Newegg does not set the prices for what they charge for the things that are in the Newegg shuffle. Those prices are set by the card manufacturers. Please, please stop at Newegg and stop telling Newegg to change their prices or that they're charging an arm and a leg. It's not Newegg. It's ASUS, it's MSI, it's EVGA. In fact, the prices have just gone up again because of the tariffs, and it has nothing. Sometimes it could be tariffs. Some companies are doing it also probably because of tariffs and just demand. But Newegg does not set the price. It is actually the manufacturers for the most part. So I just want to make sure that you guys know that when it goes through there. Oh, cool! Roland Dude actually won the 3060. I got one of those MSI ones too. So it's just one of those things to know. The other thing too is, so understand the price that's on the EVGA site, and I'll actually ask Jacob this question, but the price that's on the EVGA site and then what you actually get if you actually get chosen by the card are actually different as well. So just so you guys know, even though the site may say one thing, when they actually buy the PC, it actually has a tendency to be more, buy the card has a tendency to be more expensive, so. Okay. Yeah, and also, yeah, make sure you sold a Newegg. I'm trying to see what else is going on here. Hey, watching from Colombia. When do you think that okay, some people's asking, when do you think tariff? I don't know. I think once April comes around, especially May, once the COVID-19 and everybody can basically get their vaccination, it feels like it hasn't been a priority. Technically, it's a Biden administration thing because he has to go and look for the exemptions again. If he's able to set the exemptions like we had previously that expired in December, if that happens, and you should see prices of GPUs and everything else return to normal. But until that becomes a priority, which the semiconductor shortage, we have the semiconductor shortage. We also have the drought situation that's happening because of the lack of typhoons and monsoons in Hong Kong, and all sorts of things that are driving the overall prices up. And so that's the reason that there hasn't just been an overall stock shortage and then price hike in a lot of PC parts. The other thing is that as an FYI, it looks like the other shortage that may be happening very soon is a PSU shortage. So if you are planning on getting a build and you're like, hey, I really want to build in 3080 or 3090 build or a 3080 Ti build, if that's a real thing, then you may want to pick up an 850 or 1000 watt PSU now, because getting those later may be actually very, very hard. So you might be able to get a GPU, but now you won't be able to get a PSU. So just something else to go. Does Newegg sell used parts? No, not that I know of. Not like Amazon. Amazon, you can buy used from there, but I don't think you can do that on Newegg, but I'm not sure. 3,000 builds are fake news. Okay, well, there we go. I know, anybody, at this point in time, any GPU build seems to be a fake build, so that's going from there. Okay, who would you think wishing for a typhoon to hit someplace? Yeah, I know, but they need the water. No, 650 watt is not anger, you want a 750 or higher. Watching from Africa, that's awesome. Congratulations. Lustre wasn't going to address it until next year, and he used its leverage against China. Well, there you go. Super Doomsday. He brought Super Doom news. So there you go. Sadness all around. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and get started on the build. But before we do that, let's look at our dad jokes, because we need more dad jokes to bring up the overall vibe that we got here. Here we go. Okay. Okay, Okay, did you know that the Scandinavian area has the highest cost of living in Europe? Did you guys know this? I'm just reading this right now. Thank you, Craig Lilly, for this information. This is critical. There's Norway. I could afford to live there. There's Norway. I could afford to live there. I like that one. I like that one. That one's a good one. Okay. Okay, if I had a choice between having a skill or common sense, I'd pick common sense, because a skill is being able to walk a tightrope across the Grand Canyon. Common sense is not giving it a try. I like that. That's good. That's good info right there. And then I ate at an awful German restaurant last night. I'd rate it a 9. That one's also good. Okay, there's three jokes for you right there. We'll go from there, and let's go ahead and grab our motherboard, and let's start our build. Going to top down, ladies and gentlemen. Boom, boom. Top down. Oh, I almost poked myself in the eye. Look at this board, man. This thing is massive, massive board. We got a big board. Whew, I'm ready to open this up. Oops, need to grab a knife here. There it is. Grabbing our knife, Robeytech knife, and opening this up. 1,137 people, guys. It's a good Monday already. Yeah, yeah, there you go. Got some people going to Sprechen Sie Deutsch. Süßengacken Autobus Nastas Niner. I think I need sweet pickles bus, and then some random German at the end. Okay, there we go, right there. This is a big board. Look at how well it's packed. Oh yeah. Gonna get rid of that massive box. Curious thing, I wonder if, this is like, this actually like comes all the way out. That's nice. I'm gonna see what we have in the spare thing here. While I'm at it, I'm gonna grab our motherboard components here. Okay, I'm gonna see. I'm curious if like, I know in the Z59, I'm wondering, look at that. See, there's that Gen 4. Here's that hard drive. If you want to throw like a ton of M.2s in there. It's like basically a hyper M.2 Gen 4 card that comes with this. That's like extra hardcore. Okay, we're gonna grab our standoffs just to make sure we have some. There's some, hopefully, nope. Oh, there's lots of standoffs. Ooh, look at that, more standoffs. I don't think we'll need all of them, but I just want to have them all out just in case. Okay, cool. Because sometimes they're different sizes. Okay, there's our motherboard out. Guys, it's the same thing that I tell every time. How you buy a 30 series card is Newegg Shuffle or EVGA, basically getting in the queue at EVGA. That's really kind of the only way to get them right now. All the other ones seem to be pretty much bots getting them. So, and 3080s, I think those have become like, I'm guessing, if there's anything pointing to me that the 3080 Ti rumor is true, it's the lack of 3080s, because 3070s continue to show up in pretty consistent numbers, pretty much, like at least weekly. 3080s, I haven't seen a 3080 in stock outside of like that one drop in Best Buy in almost a month, so. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, we got a little bit of peels here. Gotta get those peels off. There it is. Ugh. I think this one's probably peeling too. Got lots of peels. Yeah, it has a tendency to, I think on average, and I don't know, some of the techs might be able, or mods might be able to back me up on this. I think on average it has a tendency to be about 3 times a week. So if there was one today, which there was, it was a slim one, PS5, it was a PlayStation 5, 3060 MSI, and then a 3090 EVGA, which is a beastly card. Beastly. He was a strong, beastly man. I don't know if you've watched a lot of National Lampoons, but yeah, that card is incredible. So I love that card. But yeah, those are the only 3 things on the thing. So it has a tendency to like, then it won't, more than likely will not happen tomorrow. This is a freaking amazing board. Only thing is, the cool thing about the B550, a couple things that I'm digging about this real quick. Number one, it has USB-C, which is good. It's something that doesn't come with a lot of B550 motherboards. You actually have, it's good spacing here for between your by 16, which this is PCIe Gen 4, and your by 8, which is nice. So again, these are like, so if you want to use a thicker card, that's kind of nice. And you've got a couple by ones here. Let's see, a couple other things. Only a single, this is, oh yeah, good, no. So in this case, you've got two 5-volt addressable RGB headers, which is something that has been lacking on, like, for instance, the B550A, the white one that only has a single one. It also has the digital readout here. Thing that's super nice about this is that, like, if you have an issue with the motherboard or there's a problem with it posting, you'll get a post code versus having to plug in a PC speaker. Outside of that, I mean, outside of that, you got a ridiculous 14x2 phase power. You can see this is a very, very thick VRM. Another thing I also like about this is you see this gap here. I do like these gaps in cards because it makes it a whole lot easier to route AIO stuff up above, which is nice. But in terms of room here, again, one of the things I really wish that we won't really have a choice. I wish there was a way to get a little bit more room between around the actual CPU, or if hopefully in the next version of whatever their AIO is for NZXT, that it ends up not being as big. The one thing that is interesting about this, and where I do see B550, is just the lack of I/O. One thing that is nice is that this actually has two USB 3.2 Gen 2 USB-C slots, which is nice. But in what you see what you're starting to see is a lack of just normal USB Type A, which you may not care. And then this obviously has Wi-Fi 6E as well. So great motherboard, nicely priced. Well, nicely priced as terms of premium. But you are getting a lot for that money. So let's throw our CPU in and go from there. Here we go. Get this in. Take this out. Another 5900X. And one thing I'm saying is, like, I go to Amazon, and one of the things I will say is at least CPUs are starting to become in stock pretty regularly. They're just slightly overpriced, but they have become pretty regularly. It's been easier to get like a 5900, a 5800, and a 5600X. So I expect the CPU shortage to actually end here pretty quick, just in time for Rocket Lake, which will probably have the same problem with, like, getting 11900Ks. Because right now it's looking like they are more powerful game-wise than the 5000 series AMD processors, but again, we'll have to wait for final numbers and stuff like that. Yes. The motherboard does support NVLink or SLI, old SLI, and also probably Crossfire as well. I think Crossfire is dead, but I'm not entirely sure on that. Okay, let's throw our RAM in here. Oh, there it is. That beautiful Vengeance RGB Pro. It was DOA? That's brutal. That's terrible. Yeah, that sucks, dude. Getting a card that's DOA, well, it's kind of like what happened to us, right? Like last week's build with the only 3080 I had in stock, and the backplate was snapped. So we're trying to work through that and get a new backplate at least from MSI. But yeah, I feel your pain at least. I mean, yes, the card worked, but still having a snap backplate of a very expensive GPU is never a good thing either. Okay, let's go ahead and stop. Again, we're looking for the little slot in the PCB. We're just gonna line those up like so. Pop it in. Oh, ooh, that was another, look, we've had like a series of solid clicks here. That Crucial was just a little bit thicker, but still, I mean, like, good. Oh, that was good. That was good. Did you hear that? That was a moment, guys. Let's just, oh, that was a good, solid, that was a solid click. Solid click. I mean, like, it made me weak in the knees almost with that click one there. Okay, here we go. Gonna get some more in here. Just enjoying the clicking here. Oh, yeah, good. Just good solid clicks here. There we go, in like Flynn. Yeah, I need a smoke after that click, exactly. We need a click remote, I know. I think Blondie is actually having, Sean's reaching out to Blondie to get some updates for some of that stuff, so Blondie can just add that into the package from Sean, who's gonna be doing some refreshes, some of that stuff. Because we're coming up on 1 year, guys. We're, I think just shy, I don't know, I think my first stream was in Twitch, was in April. I don't remember the exact date, but we're coming up to our 1 year anniversary on Twitch as a Twitch affiliate. So yeah, it's coming up, guys. 1 year. We don't win by quick, not bad. What are we at, like 69,000, 67,000 followers, something like that? That's not bad for a year. So yeah. Okay, so again, we're throwing this in. This is just temporary, just to get it in, get it to post, all that sort of stuff. We are gonna be putting in a different, now he has other drives that he's gonna be putting into this. So he has another M.2. This is gonna replace another system. Oh, this has 2. I wish I wouldn't have opened it. Okay, well, we'll just pop the other one down and get it in. We don't want to lose his other. We don't want to lose his other header. Okay. Now these might be, the one thing that's crazy is these might be too tall. Well, we have it, luckily I have other little Ziploc bags, so I'll put it in a Ziploc bag. If that's too tall. Just putting in his header. We're using Corsair Vengeance 4000 megahertz RAM. That seems okay. Okay, cool. We seem okay. Okay, let's dropping this in. It's gonna be in the PCB as well. Slip it, there's a little slit in the PCB there. Let's stick that down like that. And boom. That is in. Now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna peel our heat thing here. And I'm guessing this goes like this. Line up with the angle. The cool thing about a lot of these boards now, especially ASUS, is they've made it really hard to install them upside down because the tooling for the 2 sides is different. So like this one screw is actually thinner than the other, which keeps you from putting it in upside down. Okay. Nice little fingerprint there. Clean that off. Very big fingerprint. Okay, just as an FYI, those things definitely show fingerprints. Okay, there we go. M.2 is in. We're going to go ahead and grab a little baggie so we don't lose this for his other one. I don't want to lose this other thing, and we'll put this back in the motherboard box. Okay, it would help if I actually got it into the baggie. Way to go, Rubs. Okay, cool. There's those back in the box. Okay, next step, we're gonna go ahead and get our AIO bracket installed, which is pretty easy for this one. Nothing too crazy. There we go. Come on. There we go. Woohoo. Okay. It's gonna come out. It's gonna come. Oh, there it is. There's that one. Same thing with this one. Wow stick. Wow stick. Wow stick. Oopsie. Oopsie. No, that's not coming out. Oopsie. Oopsie. The techs are getting drunk right now. Okay, let's grab our Z63, Z73 box, Z bajillion, quadrillion box. Get our wow stick out of the way. Kraken Z series. Into the box with you. Into the box with you. Ugh. Okay, there's that right there. Gonna take these fans out. because we don't need them. We don't need no stinking NZXT fans. No NZXT fans. Don't need no stinking NZXT fans. What we do need is the AM4 things here. That's what we need right there. Put that back. Put this over here because we don't really need it right now. Right now. There's no tomorrow. Put this over on the side for when we get to the next part. Okay, and then what we're going to do is drop these out. So these little things go in each one of these little four corners, like so. Release the Kraken. That's right, Cosmic Jordan. Got to release the Kraken. There we are, right there. That's beautiful, just beautiful. These pillars of awesome are in. Help get our bracket and all that stuff in. Okay, guys, well, that is done. Let us put this off over here and let us get our case prepared. This is a non-prepared case. This is just gonna be coming up from the top, but motherboard's basically ready, so hefty boy for sure. The other thing too is this is also B550s. For all the other stuff they've gotten here, it's not a very thick PCB, but still very, very premium board. Okay, let's grab our case. The black case. We've only done the white in this one. It's nice to be able to do a black one this time. Let's get this stripped. We can play like peekaboo, guys. You ready? Yeah, like, are you guys like, yeah, here we go. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. You guys won't know which direction I'm coming out. Peekaboo. Oh, I guess you can see my hands. Peekaboo. You having fun? Should we just do that for an hour? That'll be fun, right? I'm hiding again. Where am I gonna come out? It's a mystery. Oh. Okay, so here's on the back side. Again, one of the things I really like about this case is just how clean our cable management is going to be, just because of, you know, awesome covers. Nothing too fancy there. Here we go. Okay, there we go. We're gonna take this off. It just pops off. Ooh, I didn't notice this, but on the black one, the little top, there's a little, well, I can show you here. Let me show you top down versus like popping it down there. On the white one, this is yellow, but on the black one, it's actually black, which is kind of, I was trying to show you here. You see it there? Yeah, see this? This is yellow on the white, but on the black, it's actually just black. So we're gonna take that off. Done. Okay, we're gonna pull our tape here. Tape. And pull that out. That's yellow. So we do have that yellow from which is standard. There's our, got that open. It's basically to prepare for our top installation. And now we're gonna go to the front. I think, you know, it's funny because it's like one of those things you could definitely get pretty regularly is just do a case, like do a new case. You know, they're not, you know, 170, you know, 150, 160 bucks, I think, for this one, right? And then like, just like get a new case on a pretty consistent basis, just to give your like your PC a regular facelift, so to speak. Okay, so we got all that. Last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna remove the tape here in the back. There we go. Yeah, I like how expandable this case is. I think the only issue I have with it is just like some of that expansion, some of that expansion just kind of comes with a cost. It's like so modular that some of it's like quirky. And then the other thing too is like, the only other thing I would fix is here on this cable, Oops, dropped the remote. Ugh. Here on this cable basically cover, this is way too small. Just needs a bigger gap here. Where you can see my hands coming out, it needs to be a little bit wider, especially if you're using like thicker cables, that can be a little problematic. Some of the other things that's nice about this case is it comes with, like, for custom water cooling, it's got some additional like add-ons that kind of come with it, which is kind of cool. And then, of course, we've got a ton of channeling options, and it also includes a 6-fan hub, which we will be taking advantage of today. But I'm just going to remove right now what we need for our come on, there it goes. There. Okay, so now all of our stuff is stripped, our case is ready. First thing we're gonna do, just because we need to, is we're gonna remove the black stock fans that come with this. And then let's get our QR fans, our QL fans in here. We're gonna get those in first. So we'll do side camera here. First one, get our QL. There we go. Get our QL fans in here. There you go. So that's ready. Just sitting there right now. There you go. Okay, next one. Grab our rear fan, get that out. Last fan, last screw. Okay, there's that. Pull out the last fan. Kind of twisty tie it onto the tie down here in the back. Okay, that's done. Cool. Okay, time to get our QLs in there. Now we'll go back to our side view. Our side view is not working. Hold on one sec, guys. I want Stream Deck. That's what I want. Side. East side, okay. I can go here now. Can I go to the side? Oh, none of my whole thing is not working. It just got wacky. Okay. We're gonna quickly just unplug this and plug this back in. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Nice little drop off there for the Stream Deck. Okay, what we're doing is open up our QL fans. Okay, let's see. Are we back? Still not done yet. Waiting for the Stream Deck to come back. Stream Deck's being wacky. Trying to get our Stream Deck back, guys. We're seeing it. Oh, there it goes. Okay, here we go. I feel like we're good. Put it aside now. Weird. None of these working? Okay, top down works, but for some reason does side work? Okay, side now works. Okay, cool. Stream Deck's back. That was kind of weird. Okay, let's get our... Now we can finish our stuff. How we doing likes on the YouTube video, guys? We still cranking there? Yeah. $311. Come on, guys. We can get. Remember, if we get 700, we give away a 250 gig NVMe. All you got to do is pop over there, drop that like, and yeah, we're gonna give stuff away. Easy peasy lemon squeezy for sure. Okay. Funny, this one would actually use very nicely QL 140s. You could throw some serious QL 140s. It would help if I actually had. Oops, that was good. Not what I wanted to do, but. Okay, here we go. First fan. Really? Where'd that go? Wow, that did not. Was not expecting that. There we go. Always fun when the screws don't quite go in the holes. I will tell you, man, most of my time is spent dealing with screws for fans. Comparatively to everything else I do in the build, I feel like I spend the majority of my time dealing with fan screws. And now I have one that fell, and I don't know where it fell to. It's hiding from me here. Hey, black screw, where are you? Where are you, little screw? What the deuce? It's not even that hard, man. Yeah, we'll grab one more out of the bag. Just really didn't want to be in your build, Hidden. Okay, there it goes. Got another one. It's I don't want to be in this build. I don't want to be part of a PC. There we go. In. Next. Let's grab our next set of screws. This one's not going to get away from me, guys. Okay. Do. And that one's done. Oh shoot, almost forgot, guys. We got peels. I'll get the back ones once I get this installed. Yeah, I almost forgot the peels. Okay, there we go. I swear they were actually easier when the fans were on the installed than they were when I do this without having them installed. They were just, I guess, maybe more static. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is there, but this came off pretty easily when I had them installed like this. There we go, one more. And then we got one more fan. Okay. Last fan. We're cooking with gas. Somebody said I wasn't saying that enough anymore. Cooking with gas now, guys. Once the fans are in. All our dreams start to come true when the fans get put in. What everybody wishes for is just better quality fan install parts. I'm gonna take this one off though. There you go. It's kind of in the lower area, so. Boom. Okay. Fan installation can commence now for these oh. Okay. Last bit here. I know you guys are super excited given all the fans that are getting installed. There we go. Almost there. There we go. Yay. Whoops. Yay. Whoops. Quite the juxtaposition there. Okay, now we have fans in. Let's get our MOBO in. Motherboard installation time is always a prime time and a big moment in a PC's life. Oh, I forgot I had these random screws that we used. I use them for the rear though, for sure. Okay, so let's put this down. You guys ready for a big moment in PC's life? Big moment in PC's life right here. The motherboard installation. Just makes people's days better, makes everybody's days better when you can install a MOBO. It's like a moment, a happy moment in any owner's life. Bum bum dun. 75 subs. Yeah, it will fit 340 millimeters in the front. Yeah, you could do 3 140s in the front. Let's take a look at what's going on here. Got 628 on YouTube, 628 on Twitch, 443 on YouTube, 88 on twitch.tv/Newegg, and 2 hanging out in the Facebook faithful. Thank you very much, Facebook faithful. You are there for me. Okay, let us grab our motherboard. Here comes the motherboard. It's gonna look so good. Look at that, so good. Oh, that is nice. That is nice. That looks nice in there. Okay. Let's grab our beautiful. I think these are the ones I want right here. No. We're gonna grab our motherboard screws. Wow, stick time and motherboard screw in time. Boom. Magic is happening. Oops. Whoopsie. These are not quite as like magnetic as I'd like. They're coated a little bit. There it is. Whoopsie! That's right, Scott. You tell him. You tell him. Man. Okay, we're gonna grab the other screwdriver here. It's like lack of magnetic is killing me here. Going back to Old Faithful temporarily. Thank you. I appreciate that you like the sweater. Thank you, the fine folks at BioWare. Actually, never mind. This one was not given to me. I got this one off of their merch store. There we go. Two more. Two more. Okay, and then it's AIO Prep time. Like if you've watched the show, you feel like we are where we're at. You know, it's almost AIO time. Big. What the heck is going on? I was not supposed to do that. Use a different screw. It is not quite. Loosen these up a little bit. Feels like the angle of this board is just a little bit off. Loosen the board. Keeping this bottom one down here from going in straight. Like weird. This one is just like a little bit slightly. And it's not like this, the pin is right. It's like on a peg, so it's just like the hole for this is just a little bit not straight. Let me make sure these are really loose here. Not what I wanted to do. Come on. Yeah. I'm not gonna get a lot of motion on this. It's just not gonna, there's not a whole lot I can do here. There we go. Okay, got it. Okay, all of our screws are in. Tighten them one more time, get them down. this one's being wacky. Kind of like a weird, it was just like weirdly angled, but got it in and we're good to go. Okay, now we've got that done. We can now move on to the next step, which is getting our AIO built. Ugh. 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 The thing I need out of here is these two things. I can put away is the, there we go. Okay, let's get our screws out. I want this out because it's got to have all that stuff. Okay. I think that's everything I need out of here. Yep. Okay, now got our AIO ready to get set up. I'm pretty excited about Friday's build, guys. We're going to be building in the Antec, like an Antec Dark Cube, I think is the case. I don't remember exactly the name, but like the Antec something or other. Ooh, that just came off. So excited about Friday if you want to check out a new case. Hopefully better than the Montec, but I've had some pretty good luck with Antec PCs, Antec cases in the past. So I'm not, their airflow one that we did not that long ago, which had like a pretty neat kind of airflow design in it, was pretty cool with like their triple chamber stuff. So actually pretty excited about checking out the Antec one too. Okay. Get these out. So replacing our fans on this build. Something a little bit more Corsairish. Corsair fans, please. Want something a little bit more posh, please. A little bit more fancy. And here we want a fancy build. Oh, that's awesome, Port. SL120s and the ML120s a lot. Which one is better? The ML120 is better than an SL120 for sure. QL120s are kind of the highest end. If you want best, the ones that push the most air are LL120s, but the LL120s are pretty loud. MLs are super quiet. They're kind of like the best balance. QLs have a tendency to be more expensive, but they are more, and then they don't push as much, but again, they have like a lot more lighting options. So hopefully that helps you make a decision. There we go. I've given up on twisty ties. I just cut the dang things. And then one of these days I'm gonna cut a wire and I'm gonna be mad. Because these fans aren't cheap, you know? Nobody's gonna be like, oh, that's okay, Roby. I'm okay with you cutting one of my fans. It's no biggie. I'm okay with it. I'm not angry. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. You're angry. Okay, so now I'm gonna put in this like this, which means the fans are gonna go like this, which means this goes like that. Okay, two. Oh, let's not forget to peel. Peels slow things down, but are oddly satisfying. There we go. There we go. One more set of peels. Here we go. Okay, cool. Now, because these are, where is it? Because these are, yeah, we're gonna be exhausting hot air out of the case, which is why we have them set for exhaust here. So we're gonna be sucking, but exhausting the hot air out of the case, which is what we want. So yeah, we're gonna grab our, there it is. Did you miss an M.2 screw? No, I did not. Not that I know of. Okay. Not that I know of. I'm gonna write NZXT. I'm gonna talk to Andy about stop using rounded screws for your AIOs. Another thing I'd like him to do. Use flat screws. Next to the M.2. No, the M.2 all has screws. Movo screw next to the M.2. No, that has a, that's a pin, guys. No, there's a pin there. So there's no way to put a screw in there. I see what you're asking. No, there's a pin there. That's how the motherboard lines up. Good question. All right, I get what you're asking. I see what you're asking now. I see what you were asking now. I see, said the blind man as he peed into the wind. It's all coming back to me now. Oopsie. How about you go in the hole there, Robes? No, for sure, Roland, for sure. Somebody liked that joke. I'm glad. Hi, him Kush. Anyways, it's party time here. Nice tricks for Trey. I'm glad it's party time here. Do hamsters take fall damage? Only if they're out of their cages. I think in their cages, I think they're impervious to fall damage. Oh, dads! I told my dad the koala joke, the koala bear joke, and he was like, "That's a good dad joke." I mean, he likes all my dad jokes, but every once in a while, I like the ones that like I can be like storytellerish with, you know, like the snail one. I have a tendency; those deliveries have a tendency to be better. So, hey, Joker! Thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs, my friend. The snail joke, yeah, the snail joke hit. It was a good, that's a good joke. And that's the thing is like, I have a tendency, like the ones that I can be like more story-esque, you know what I mean? Have a tendency to hit better. So I'm trying to get some of those. I mean, a lot of, like, I love the ones that we have on our Discord channel, but if you have like some story-esque ones, I'd love those too. So let me know. I always want to hear a dad joke, Real Legend Hunter. Okay, we are getting close to the end of this now. I love how shiny these fans are. They're just so shiny. You say shiny fan, shiny fan, shiny fan in my hair. Everybody likes shiny fans. Okay, let's get these ready. Let's get these controlled. Okay, there's that. Getting these ready for their running them through the in the middle. There we go. Okay. real, some are, some aren't. I missed it. I want to see an SFF build. We are doing one. We did a kind of SFF build. The 011 Dynamic Mini was an SF, technically a small form factor build. So we did the Valentine's build on around February 14th. That was the smallest we've done. I'm working with, I'm hoping to get Dan A4's newest. We're also going to do a Phantom. I just got the replacement motherboard from ASRock for that Evolve case that we had it die. So I need to order a new AIO, and then we'll do that one too. I missed it, Real. What would happen to the US switch from pounds to kilograms overnight? There would be mass confusion. Oh, I've heard that one before. I like that one. I've heard that one before. And don't forget, guys, if you have dad jokes, you can go onto our Discord channel, and then I read them out from there. I'll read some here in a few minutes. Get this mounted real quick, though. But that is a good one. I like that one. Okay, here we go. Okay. Kind of clump all this stuff together. Now we're gonna grab our case, put it right here, and let's get our AIO mounted. AIO, and on that AIO, he mounted it into the case. AIO. Okay, here we go. Side view, can you see it? You can sort of see it. Maybe I'll do it on this side. Maybe I'll do it here so you guys can see it a little bit better. AIO. AIO. I'll bring the light over. Ugh. There you go. We got this our little NAND light, so you can see a little bit better. Look at that! Fancy. Okay. Fancy. So now, what we're going to do, now we have a lot of room because of how this works, so shouldn't be too crazy. Fortunately, these cables are not behaving. Behave, cables, behave. Oh, these are some spaghetti cables for sure. Okay. That temporarily. Then I'm going to grab our screws here. Okay. I think how much room we have. We have quite a bit. Okay, cool. I thought I remembered. There you go. That one. Push the case off the edge here. Kind of happening here. There we go. Okay. Now our AIO is in. Good there. Okay, now let's take it down and let's get our screws in nicely. We're gonna move it down one row. The second bench. top down view. Watch this magic happen. Do a little bit of loosening. Fans look good. And now I'm gonna loosen this just slightly, just so I can move these. Give it a little bit more. There we go. Okay. Wow, an SN850 for 120 bucks, for 180 bucks is a good deal. So if you didn't, you should. If that deal's still going, if one of my tech specialists could pop that in channel. If you're looking for a really good PCIe Gen 4 M.2 drive, 180 bucks for an SN850. If we get a link for that, that'd be great. Okay, now we're just getting our screws in, and then we'll be mounted AIO. Ryzen 7 3700X is still a good CPU, yes. We do trend dances on TikTok all the time, Samuel. Ryzen 5 3600 is also a great, yeah, again, a great one to pair with a 3060 or even a 3060 Ti. A 3600 would be great for that. What's up, Rebel? How are you, man? Welcome. Okay, we've got 2 more screws. Then our AIO is mounted at the top. And then we can move on to the next evolution, which is getting it mounted inside. Hey, Cat Eyes, thank you very much for that. 92 guys, we're coming up on the 100. Coming up on the 100, the century mark for subs today. Thank you very much for all the support. Okay, we're good there. All of our cabling is through here, which is good. Now we're just gonna add our cables. Let's bring this back up to the side camera. Now you guys can see this part. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add all our cabling. Get that stuff hooked up. I gotta bend a pin like we did last time, right, guys? Easy. There we go. There's that. We're just gonna add our USB. Okay, now to prep this, I think we'll do that laying down. I do need, and I think I put it in here instead, which I shouldn't have. Yeah, here it is. You need the right bracket. Okay, so let's go ahead. What we're gonna do is get this mounted up here. I'm just gonna get these through. Okay, there's that one. Now all of our triple fan hookup stuff, and then a random RGB thing that we don't use because we're not using NZXT, but if we were, would be great. My famous hunting for cable face. It's like a very famous face here on the show. Hunting for cable. I'm hunting for cable. This one has like a nice big gap for running AIO cables, which is nice. Probably not the best for VRM cooling, but I'm guessing that the VRM is probably not suffering too much because of that. Okay, now all our cables are through. Got one more, which is our power one. Okay, now we can, where's our power cable? Oh, there it is. Okay, now we can mount. Now we're going to be mounting like this. As much as I would love to do sideways, it's just not going to fit. So I've just done this too many times to know. What we're going to do is we're going to remove. Working out, guys. Now I'm going to grab our little bit of, that's what I need. Now one thing I'm trying to do is as I push this up, I'm going to pull the other cables, get these more through. Where is the power cable here? These, oh, that's one. Maybe for my power cable. There it is. Okay, so I got it all. Okay, and then we have one more cable. There we go. Just making sure that my cable stays straight. And just like that. There we go. Okay. Oopsie. Didn't want to do that. The whoopsie is I unplugged my CPU fan. I didn't want to do that, I just wanted to put a little cable for it. Always like that. This is like the longest part is just routing all this crud. Okay, got it. Now, everything is up and routed. Cables are in. I'm just going to put a couple of these on, and then we'll set it down and cable manage it. Okay, one more and I'll feel good about laying this down. Just getting the cable managed and then we'll be good. That's on, there we go. Okay, there, that one's in. That one's tight. That one's tight. You can put the last one in, why not? Why not? Already have the other three in. Okay, now all those are up and installed. AIO's on, and we're good to go. If people are asking, hey, what about the thermal paste? It was pre-applied, and it's on there now. So we're good there. Okay. Just gonna put all our spare stuff in there. Keep that out. And now, move on. Some cable management stuff. What we're gonna do here, we're gonna try and make sure all of this stuff is basically as tight in the back as humanly possible. We'll do some in the front too, but we just wanna make sure that this stuff is up in there. Okay. One more. We'll manage that. In the back. Okay. We are now about to hook up all of our RGB. Always fun. First, let's go to top down. Here's all our these all go into the motherboard box. Turn this off. And let's set this down. A little bit additional cable management up here just to keep this tight. I just want to keep this to look like a single cable as much as possible. That's what we're working on here. And then I'm going to install this. Give ourselves a 90-degree bend here for our. See if that works. It may not be, but I have it just in case. I have another. Now, don't need this. Let's grab our little cable management, cable ties. There we go. Yeah, I'm excited about how this is going to look when we're done. That'll keep that nice and clean, nothing popping out. It's good. There we go. Okay. Now, so we have all of our fans. We have one more fan we're going to throw in the back. I got to go grab it. We're going to throw another QL120, which is actually the thing that's kind of rough about that last QL120 is it's going to force us to use a. You know, I'm curious. I thought I might have one in the fan drawer here. Fan bin. Not I can grab one. For some reason I think I do have one. ML. Robeytech ML 120. Equal XT. I thought I did have one. I did not. I have to grab one more new QL120. So we have our rear exhaust fan. Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Actually, I'm curious if, I don't know if this is gonna work though. Look real quick. See if we can use a 140. As an exhaust, that'd be kind of neat. I don't think you can though. Which means I might have to have somebody come bring me a 120. Oh no, I can use a 140 back there if the mounts work. Nope, you need a 120. That would have been kind of cool. Okay. I think I have a lot of fans. 40s, they're a white, 140s, 140, 120. I have the other 120s are. 140s are at the house, aren't they? Ring. Okay. See if I see them anywhere else. I have a lot of stuff that's back here that could be them. Oh wait, what's this? Oh, those are white. Okay. Black. And I have like 93 packs of white. I have a pack at the house. Okay. One sec, guys, got to do a call. See if somebody can bring me a pack of Q120s from the house. We're gonna have to do a call to the wife. Here we go. You want to call the wife, guys?
Hola.
Hey, can you have somebody bring over a pack of QL120s that are on the front entryway? They're fans. They're called QL120. They're in a yellow box. And they're in a yellow box. They're fans. I can send you a picture. Hold on. Here, let me show you FaceTime. There you go. Yeah, we're live on stream. 1,000 people watching. You see this? You see the FaceTime? That's what they look like. I need a box of those, Maddie. They're in the front. They look like this. You bring them by?
1 box, is that all you need?
Yeah, I need 1 box. And if she can bring them by, that'd be great. We're in the middle of a build, so I need them as soon as she can bring them over. Thank you. Bye. Okay. QL120's on the way. Yeah, lifeline to the miss. That's right. Okay, let's turn this over. We can hook up at least a lot of our stuff now and get that going. Ooh, look at this mess. So we're gonna actually need 2 of the lighting nodes. Oh, you know what? Oh man, realize something, aren't I? We're gonna need 3 USB. We're gonna need 3 USB things for this to work. Do I have a... This just got complicated. Because we have the USB for this, and we have the we'll need US, each one of these requires USB, and if I use 2 of these, I'll have to, because I'll need 2 of these because it needs 6 fans. Bum, 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 bum. One sec, guys. I'll be right back. I need a Corsair Commander Pro. Because he needs a USB hub. I don't think I have another USB hub other than a Commander Pro. I don't even know if I have another Commander Pro. I thought I did. I swear I did. Okay, there it is. Yeah, this is always the fun part. Thank you, Maddie. Appreciate it. Okay, guys, got more QLs, and I got a Commander Pro. So we got to do USB hubs. So we need more USB hub as well. So lots of extra stuff having to go in this build, just because we have more than 6 fans. The moment that you go to 7 fans, you now need 2 of these, which is always rough. Okay, so, okay, 1. Kind of a waste of a USB of a Commander Pro, that's for sure. 3. But that's why like a Capellix or something like that always works a little bit better. The moment that you need like multiple USBs. Okay, what we're getting out here is just we're gonna kind of untangle things. No, that doesn't need untangled. Let me get some untangling done here. There we go. Gonna separate this stuff out. Okay, so there's that. Okay, these, we go and hook up here because I want them to be controlled by the AIO. These are those fans for 3 fans at the top. Okay, there's our fans and stuff like that. Let's get these, we can push these off to the side here along with this, because that we'll need. This stuff we can basically just put out of the way. Go to top down. And I'm going to try to create what's called like an even like. Okay, so there's all of our, this stuff is all for our fans essentially. Fans and AIO fans. There we go. Yes, there's that clump. There's all our fans all done here. This is our, then what we have is we have some more fans. What I'm gonna use for these fans is just to be safe we're going to use the hub. There's one. Those are RGB. Here's the other hub. There it is. Hub. There we go. And hub. There's that. I'm gonna check real quick. Might. Think about it. Might still have. Brown. I forgot we got some of those. Do I have any more USB hubs? Thought I did. I thought NZXT sent me some. Cables. See if I have one more fan. I prefer to use a USB hub over a USB hub over a. No, that's a EK. That's water block stuff. Over a Corsair Commander, because it's just kind of like a waste. I do not see another hub. There might be one. Might be one in this bin of stuff in here. Hold on one sec, guys. We want this to get done, but we want it to be done right. Oop. What we got in here? Looking to see if I have a USB hub. ICUE. This would make it a whole lot cleaner. Let's see one here. Let's check the drawer. I feel like there's one in here somewhere. I feel like there's a hub in here. Yes, there is. Okay, good. I found one. This is what I was looking for. I knew I had one. This is what I was looking for. Right here. This is the new NZXT USB hub. So that will save me from having to use a Commander Pro and waste a Commander Pro, when I could just use an internal USB hub. I knew I had one. Much better, much better, much cleaner. Much cleaner. Just saying. Because we'll have to use two of these. So what we'll do is put this right here. This will be, and then the cool thing about this is, like I said, this is nice and magnetic, so it should look nice. And then we'll need one for this. This one comes off of here like so. There we go, and that's going to go here. And these are going to plug into this. Now we've got a clean setup here, which is what I like. Okay, so now I can use my USB hub and not feel like I'm being weird. Did I hook all three of those up? Yep, I hooked all three of those up. Okay, these are gonna go across and plug into our RGB over here. There we go. Four, 5, and lastly 6. Okay, cool. Now there's all our RGB -1. Has to get hooked up separately. We're gonna hook that up here in a minute. Ooh, lots of stuff. Unfortunately, fortunately / unfortunately with this build, there's just a lot of stuff that needs to get hooked up. We need to grab and install our last fan. Let's get that done. Ugh. Our last QL fan for our exhaust. Thank you for the lifeline from Mrs. Roby. Oh, we're at 100. Oh, next goal. Next goal. What am I looking for? Next goal. Okay, ending that goal, we're at 101. Sub goal reached. Okay, there we go. On our way to the 150. Goal is 150. We have 101. Starting that now. Cool. How are we doing on likes on the YouTube video? There we go. Okay, let's grab our one. We just need one of these. There it is. Done. Okay. Cool. Now we got our last fan. Oops. Put all the. Oh, I have one more then. Cool. One whole hub for one fan. Kind of funny. But we got to make it look pretty. Got to make it look pretty. Okay. Last bit of this. Let's get our peel off. Oh, shoot. Just noticed something. I think I might run this. Not down here. Rerun these cables. I need this RGB right here. Okay. I'll run this. This one is being, I was hoping, it's like there's some cables up in the front that are not looking very nice. That's because I ran them through the wrong hole. And now, there we go. Now it looks better. Be much cleaner. And now let's fix that. And fix this. Okay, so it's just fixing one weird cable scenario. up in the front. We just want to make sure these look cool. I'm probably going to have to zip tie these, keep them from wagging out. Those are peeled. Get our these up here now. Okay. Grab our fan. Okay, let's get this last fan in. Kind of completes the ensemble of RGB awesome. A lot of RGB awesome in this one. Really only, the clock, my clock is saying 6:37. I was like, no, that the clock for the daylight savings hasn't updated. So I was like, wait a minute, I haven't only been on streaming for an hour. We should be hitting, the level 5 hype train here pretty quick. There it goes. Now it's right. Now I have the right time. I was like, wait a minute. That's no way I've only been streaming for an hour. This is amazing. I've gotten so much done in just an hour. Okay, that takes care of the last of that. Now all our fans are installed. Pull them all the way through. There you go. Okay, fans are all in. Go top down. So all I did, guys, is I ran one series of the RGB of the fans. Instead of coming from the bottom, they came through the middle now. It comes through the middle now. It was just one on the front. So that's what I basically needed to make sure. And then this is the only reason, this is why we needed a USB hub. Because we have to have 2 of these, because it's got 7 fans. Just that many, 2 are that much more RGB, which makes us have to use a second node thing. And then we're gonna start kind of cleaning this mess up. And then you have to put this in one, just as an FYI. Okay, that's all hooked up. We're gonna take one of these out and then take this. And now all of our stuff is in the right spot and hooked up. RGB's hooked up. It's a giant mess right now, but we will get that fixed momentarily. Okay, I am going to do one thing on the other side just for cable management purposes, and then come back to this side and get everything under control. Because right now it looks like a rat's nest. Nobody would be proud of the current cable management situation we have right now. But we want to make sure that these cables over here, down here, stay under control. Which is what I'm going to fix. Okay. Yeah, that'll keep those in line. Let's restart the music. We just ended. Restart the music. There we go. Now, The next phase of this plan, we need to fix this mess. So prepare to be entertained for hours at a time. I hope this does not take that long. I will try and go as fast as I can, but at the same time, need to keep quality. Job one. We're gonna put this, set this right here, and then as we do this, start cleaning itself up. There's that one. So now what I'm going to do is pull these all taut, make a giant thing of nice quality wires here. Little by little, this will start to clean itself up and look nicer and nicer. As we work our way through the build. And obviously, every time, the thing that always makes a build always the most complicated is just RGB in general. Because it requires a lot of wires, unfortunately. Okay, what I'm going to do here, I'm probably going to, for this one, make the most sense is just to run this like I want the fans separated. Okay. That's all RGB right there. Doug. A good plan barely goes together. No. Okay. There you go. Okay. That'll take care of these. That'll hook these in. One, two, and three. Okay, and what we'll do for this, one more center. Okay, so there's that clump. That'll take care of, that's all the fans. Okay, next up, that's not important, these. Next up is our RGB fans. one thing we want to do is just make sure none of the stuff is like twisted into other bits like this. This is right now, so let's undo that. Now I can, just because we don't need to, these are getting in the way, let's just get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this. Now remember, we have a giant cover that's going to go over this whole thing, so it's not like because you can't see it, still going to make it look nice, but there's not as crazy of a need to be ridiculous here. Still be Roby ridiculous, but not. Will still be clean, but not. Okay, there takes care of that. This goes right here. Okay, now let's get these done. This is its own thing, so we'll take care of this. For now, unplug this just so it's not twisted with the rest. Notice what I'm doing is I'm just trying to make sure that everything as we do this like is just in groups of its own stuff. And then where I can, you know what I mean, you want to create like the longest. I'm going to use this here to create like the longest potential. And I want kind of a like 90-degree from here down is kind of my hope. So again, it's just like how long can I make this? So this ends up being like 90 degrees. Looks like about that long. We'll wire this in. We'll do one more. That's good. Actually, that'll be okay. Okay, so a lot more clean now. A lot more clean there. Now what we're gonna do is we have, these are all like we have one more that we got to take care of here. We're gonna do this. Very close to having this done. See if I can get this into this same clump right here. Would be ideal. And I can just clump all this. Do it like a single. There we go. There we go. Okay, so now we can see here, it's gotten a whole lot cleaner. You guys can't really, yeah, there you go. It's got a whole lot cleaner there. We got a couple more stragglers we got to take care of, but we need to fix this thing, which I think for the sake of safety, I think I'm going to be okay. I'm going to test. I can literally just stick this on top of the other one, and then that'll basically make it really easy, but I just need to make sure that the door closes here. If I do that. It's not. Magnet. Oh, this. What is it hitting? Something is causing this not to. Let me see if I put this down. No, it's not that. Oh, is it this? actually the hub is too high. Do that. There you go. Okay, that should be okay. I might have to remove one of these and move the hub down, but it doesn't affect this. So this is actually okay. We're gonna have to put the hub here and replace one of these. Like that. I guess if we do that, we could actually stick these next to each other. Like do like a diagonal thing. Like do it like this. It's a little bit cleaner. Yeah, we'll do that. Go. This again. There we go. Nice clean run there. Okay. Okay, so now all of our stuff is controlled. That's not okay. So these are all, those are all our USB. This is power. See what I can do to make this look a little bit nicer, but then I could actually run that all through the bottom underneath this. A whole lot I'm gonna be able to do for USB is one of those things you don't want to crimp the cables too much, so. But it's all in. What you're gonna do is and then like a little loop like that. Little loop. Keeps everything. Whoopsie. 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 There you go. Okay, there we go. Nice clean little loop of cables there. And now we have like something a whole lot cleaner and easier to just kind of see where things go. We'll have to figure that out here in a minute, but let's go ahead and run all, at this point in time, all we have to do is run our front panel connectors. I'm gonna go ahead and actually might do one more here. Clean this up one more time. There we go. Okay. Now, okay, so power, a 3 power that need, 4 power, here's our 4th power. And this is all, now let's do our front panels. Okay, so let's untwist these. The long, arduous part is now over, which is the front panel and, all the freaking cable management. So we can now get on to the fun stuff. Okay, there's HD audio, front panel connectors. It's amazing how much time is just hooking up all the RGB and fans when you have long builds like this. More front panel connectors. Okay, USB-C and this is a fan header. I think I should be able to. Okay, fan header. Hoping there's one like right here. And that's some stiff cables. Okay, and then USB 3 and USB-C should be right here. Like the world's most difficult bend. There you go. And then USB-C also is up here. Ugh. Okay, go to CamLink. Just gonna run this now. There it is. Let's actually run it from the bottom, actually. They come from this one. There we go. USB 3.2 will go underneath it. Huh, thank you, Aftershock. Okay, so all of our stuff is now on the other side. Ugh. Okay, we're gonna see a couple things, right? Top down. We're gonna see how this looks. I think it's not gonna look right, but we'll see. The USB-C 3.2 goes right here. I don't think that looks right. I think it's going to be better the other way. Just to do it the old-fashioned way. There you go. I think that just looks better. Okay, there's that. Fan header, there's one right here, good. I'll walk you guys through all the stuff I just hooked up. HD audio goes right here. Here we go. Now we have all our little front panel connectors, which is power switch, reset switch, okay. Nothing too bad. Reset switch, power switch above it. And then power plus and minus. Okay, there's that. Okay, so we need to run this through a different hole. Easy fix. Ooh! Hype train is up! Hype train is up! I'll read the hype train here in a sec because we're just at the... Okay, it's a good place to stop and enjoy hype train. Okay, so Poncho7866, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you very much. Okay, guys, just as a reminder for what's happening right now, this is hype train. This is the last hype train of the night. Usually this is like where we'll basically get the last 30, 40 subs. Basically unlock the $150 Newegg gift card. Don't forget, we're giving away 2 3070s for the month of March. So this is your kind of your chance to get in on that, plus help have the hype train happen, which will unlock a higher end gift card. 2 subs, the way that you get on the 2 subs on Twitch. If you're over at youtube.com/Robeytech or twitch.tv/Newegg, popping over, use your free Prime subscription. Use your free Prime subscription, potentially walk away with the GPU. Now, if you want to get extra entries, gifted subs like Laser just did, gifted subs gives you extra entries. Subscribing tier 2 to tier 3 gives you a ton of extra entries. And then finally, lastly, subscribing for multiple months at a time. All of that stuff does. Stern $19.99, thank you very much for your 5 gifted subs. Squishy Twitchy, thank you very much for subscribing with Prime. Hinterkoff, thank you very much for subscribing with Prime. Hemp Racer, 100 bits, almost level 5, there we go. Blue Moo dropping his usual 5, thank you very much, Blue Moo. Blue Jays 509, Clark C 5613. Both dropping 5 gifted community subs. Root or Death. There we go, right there. Root or Death dropping his Prime sub. Blue Moo dropping his. Oh, it's just still catching up a little bit there. And so we're 148 of 150. We're almost there. A Mobo. What was that? Thank you very much, Alib. Red Pyramid Head, another big supporter, dropping 5 gifted subs. There we are, 154. We are on our way towards giving away a 5600X now, guys. 5600X now. Remember, if we get to 300 subs, it becomes a 5600X. So don't worry, just because we hit that tier doesn't mean that we give away. We're not done. We have more to give away if we get further along. 740 people there as well. There it is right there. New Noise AK, thank you very much for the Prime subscription. Speedy PB, thank you very much for the 2. Thank you very much for giving out 2 gifted subs. It's huge. Appreciate it. It's all good, Nate, baby. You don't have to worry about it. Boobin 101, gifting a gifted tier 1. That's awesome. Keep it going, guys. How far can we get? We always crush it at 1000% at the very end. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left. Again, appreciate your guys' patience. We've gone through this. Blue Loot Goblin dropping 5 gifted subs. Thank you very much. 163. We're on our way, guys. Heading towards that 200 mark and onward towards the awesomeness that is 5600X. Oh, Wiley Giason, thank you very much for the gifted sub. Lol What Bree. Oh, there we go. Remember Lol What Bree from last week. Haratoni also giving up a gifted sub. Appreciate it. Usual Suspect giving out 1 community sub. 832%, guys. Let's keep it going. 172. We can do it. This is awesome. It's going so well. we're gonna have an awesome build. I'm really excited about this. I think like we've got all the front panel, all of the cable management is done, which is always like the slowest part. So we're gonna be like cooking with gas now as we get like, we're just gonna do a little bit more cable management, get our GPU in, get our PSU in, and turn this bad boy on, which is gonna be crazy. Oh man, whoo, 848. Let's do it, guys. 2 minutes, 12 seconds left. Let's see what we can do. Psycho and CK, CC, and Vega have been carrying things for a while, so it's nice to see we got some other people popping in here and dropping it like it's hot, and I super appreciate that. 772 on our way to 800 views. Hype cannot be contained. That is true, BlackRock Wednesday. That is super true. And we're gonna do. How are we doing on likes on YouTube? I'm curious. How are we doing on the YouTube likes? It's like, I'm just curious where we're at. Are we near it? Good workout headphones. Blue Loot Goblin dropping 5 more gifted subs. Speedy PB dropping another one. Stupid one, nice. Subscribing with Prime. 966%, guys. Thank you for all those follows. 502, guys. We're 200 likes away. Blue Maternal, thank you very much for that. Osiris EX11, thank you for the gifted sub. 1,000%. We're getting there, guys. We're getting close to 200. Blue Moo dropping 5 more gifted subs. Thank you very much, Blue Moo. 183, 188. We're getting up there. Hemp Racer dropping 1. Smiley Base dropping 1. Thank you very much for all those gifted subs, guys. Getting towards the 190. Don't forget to pop over to YouTube and hit that like button. Sternum giving out 5 gifted subs. Appreciate you, Sternum, for doing that. Another massive longtime supporter. Tigger McGee. Remember when Tigger McGee said he was going to be in our guild, but then he didn't join? And then he just teased us the whole time? 30 seconds, guys. Let's see if we can do it. 15, let's get to 200. 5 away from 200. It was full. There we go. Thank you very much, Internary Jesse, giving us 5 gifted subs. Sleepy Gary, there we go. On our way past 200. Only 100 more to go, guys, or 95 more to go. Hype train complete. 97 subs and 758 bits. You guys are awesome. Appreciate you. 205. Now we still have the rest of the stream for 95 additional subs. I'm going to set the goal now, and we'll get that going. So here we go. We're at 206. This is for a 5600X giveaway. Okay, and then we were at E300. We have 206. There we go. Okay, next one, 5600X is the next one. We're giving away a CPU. We're at the fun part now. Okay, let's turn this over, do a little bit of more cable management, but oh, I forgot. I was gonna walk you guys through real quick what we actually just did hook up, because that's important. It's important to tell you guys. I try and teach at the same time. So right here, we've got our USB 3.2, which is our front panel for USB 3.2. We've got USB-C, front panel USB-C. Down here at the bottom, we've got our front panel connectors. We've got our USB hub, which is our NZXT USB hub plugged in right here. We've then got a fan hub, which is the fan hub for all of the fans, the 6 fans that we're controlling from there. Remember, we got 3 there, and then we've got 4 being controlled on the fan hub. And then finally, we've got our HD audio cable, which is crazy long, which we're gonna push down here. And there's all of our cables plugged in. So that's all of our front panel connections are now hooked up. I'm going to turn this over, do a little bit more cable management, and then get to GPU time, which is like, it's like the downhill slope of the build at that point in time when you're at the GPU time. Ugh. We just got to get a couple more of these things under control though, now that we've got them all hooked up. So we're going to pull all our power cables off to the side. They're going to get plugged in separately. Magnetic. Okay, so this, try and pull as much into this as humanly possible. Back up into this as humanly possible anyway. I don't know, maybe I'll use that. I'm going to disconnect this for now. Figure this out. Okay, cool. This is another one of those, like these weird situations that you get. Okay. Okay, get that under control. There we go. And this, our last cable for the day, actually can and will wind up. That just long enough. Stick right here. There you go. I wonder if... No. Okay. That'll hold it in place, which is great. Okay, there we go. Now all of the cables are basically cable managed. We've got one that's a little bit longer than I'd like, but should be fine. It's gonna be it's gonna be managed by that. But there you go. Now all of our cables are managed. Looks pretty clean. Now we can do our GPU and keep moving. But everything's now hooked up. Everything's hooked up. So everybody say GPU time. This is like at the, we're at the core end of this whole thing now. Always makes me happy. Gee, everybody's saying it, GPU time. Flip this over. Oops, ooh, get a little water there. Good old ice. Okay. There we go. And there we go. So that's ready. Let's read a dad joke real quick. I'm over here. Okay. What concert costs 45 cents? What concert costs 45 cents? It's 50 Cent featuring Nickelback. 50 Cent featuring Nickelback. Okay, let's go to our side camera. Yeah, that was funny. I like that one. Okay, let's get our GPU now. Our ASUS ROG Strix. I was like, where is it? Oh, there it is. Here it is. ROG Strix 3070. Excited about getting to use this card. There we go. GPU time. It's a beautiful GPU. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, look at that. It's so big, even if it's a 3070, you know what I mean? Like, their GPUs are just so massive. Still uses only 2, yes, okay, good. I was just making sure. Okay, so only using 2 power. That's already just seals. There we go. And we got a lot of peel on this one, because you always do with the Strix. So it takes a little bit of time to prep this one, just because of the amount of peel here. There we go. Okay, next up. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. So much peel. Okay, it's a little bit different than the 3080. A little bit more black back here. Massive peel, massive peel. Okay, there's that peeled. Other side, got your front plate peel. There it is. Okay, next one, other side. Then we have all the peel over here. We have this peel. And then you have this side, which also has peel. Peel everywhere. When you peel, when you get a Strix, you're in for mad peel, and they want you to have like massive amount of peel fun. There it is. There's that one. Next one is up. Where is it? Oh. Just gotta find the right place to peel it at the beginning here. Come on, baby. Come to Papa. There we go. Oh. Come on, peel. Peel, Roby. There you go, more peel. Okay, that's peeled. We're getting there, guys. Jeez, I'm crow. This peel's not helping. Other side came out great. This one's fighting me. This is like, we will not be peeled. We will not go easily into the night. You have to fight for us to peel. Luckily I fought and I won. Get this one up. Oh. Okay, last peel. Whew, that was a lot of peeling. Oh, nope, never mind. There's 2 more peels. It's like an hour of peeling. Yeah, we had these little blade things here. Come on. There we go. Peel. Come on. Peel. Come on. No, almost works like yellow. Peel. Okay, now I think it's peeled all the way. Jeez, so much peels. Okay, take that off. Now we can finally put this inside the case. Beautiful card though. Love this card. Oh, top down. Here goes. Yeah, you guys got massive, like, you got overkill peels today. There it is. In, looks beautiful. Yeah, more peels than a sunburn for sure, Cole. Eternal. How are we doing on likes on the YouTube video? Can you peel it? Okay, motherboard, the PC, everything is in now. Let's grab our cables. There we go. Ooh. Cool. Okay, first one we're gonna do is we're gonna do the top, this little one up here. We don't want to give this too many of these. Fan shroud is a bit off. Take this off. By the way. Now this sign, when we boot this, that this AIO will be a little bit sideways. I'm sorry, the AIO will show, the display will be sideways. It'll get fixed in software because we had to rotate it sideways. Yep, the cam software for the win, that's right. There we go. Come on. There it goes. Okay. We don't need too many on this because just of how the way this works. Okay, 1 second, guys. I gotta lift this up to put this in correctly. I don't rip the. Unfortunately, this one. There we go. Oh, came out anyway. Oh, shoot. Yep, I did it. Totally freaking installed the dang cables wrong. Cable comes on the wrong side. And our stupid thing came out. Love it when I do that. Yeah, I know. That's true, Torch Iced. I just seem to, like, I hate it when it happens like at the end, right? When I'm like at the home, like on the home stretch, and then you do something like this, which is just like, it's tedium, right? Because you're like, I have to like tediously put the cable combs back on. It's not, it's a little bit different. Like there's a different kind of, I don't know. For some reason, this is like one of the most annoying ones to miss. Okay, now. Fortunately, the little rubber grommet came out, so I have to fix that now too. Okay, let's turn this over real quick, and then you guys will see it when I'm done. Ugh. There we go. There we go. Let me get the rubber grommet back in. There we go. This side now. There it is. Okay, now. Okay, there's that. Top down, let's get the GPU. That's in. Okay, top down for you. Okay, so that's cables in. And we're gonna do the top one up here. Make sure we do this one right, Roby. Okay. Ugh.
We've been dancing through the world alone lately. We've been trying just to make it through everything. I feel so out of place, feel so out of place right here. I won't walk away, I won't walk away, don't fear. When the world shuts down,
Okay.
we can figure it out. Go on telling everybody that we'll stay
Take care of that.
in the longest
Okay, last cables for the whole build. For the front, essentially. Then we got to put the PSUs in, sorry. The PSU cables. There we go. Almost there. There it is. Okay. Ooh. Got that one in. Okay, we'll give this 4. That'll be pretty good. I don't want to do 5. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we got 5. Okay, per. Okay. Now, add one more to this. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's all in. Get this last cable comb on this last set of cables. Hey, what's up, Melatonin? How are you, man? We're getting super close here. Just the front being done. 8:33, so we're in time-wise, we're actually doing it in good shape too. Hey, Grandma says, Grandma hates text here. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, Manta. We're gonna be turning this on here pretty soon. Yes, Don, there's a video called Windows, how to put Windows on your machine. That's all in there. And then the other thing too is that for Wi-Fi, you just need to buy a USB Wi-Fi adapter, Don. Okay, Ninja, I'll get on that. I will play some this week for sure. Okay, here we go. This last kind of is spaced out now. He's like way down here. Weird. Okay, there we go. Turn this over. Let's get our PSU and PSU time, guys. Last component of this build. Now, one thing I'm gonna have to do, I'm pretty sure. I have to move this over in. Give this enough room. Let's move the hard drive cage over. There's plenty of room for the, so we don't have a hard drive to put in. There's plenty of room to just do our last minute. Get this controlled. There we go. Okay. Grab our PSU. RM850X. Ugh. There is power cable. Book. There's our PSU stuff for making it. I will, don't worry. Sniff test is coming, guys. I know that's important. Okay. By the way, these ones are kind of smelly, so they're never my favorite. Oh yeah. Oh man. Those are the worst to smell. Those are the worst to smell. They're so bad. That's like those are like, yeah, those are really smelly. Not even double take. Oh. Oh man. Woo. Woo. I may need to go take a rest after this. Yes, they do. I love the NZXT pencil pouches. I agree. Those are pretty awesome. Okay, so I need one of those, two of those, one of those. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. I need that. Okay, I have 4. 1, 2, how many? I have 5 of these, right? 5 power. 1, 2. So I'm going to do 2 of these. There you go. The rest of this is garbage. Well, not garbage. Storage. Okay. Okay. Open these. You know what? Just faster. We can save a little time. There we go. Okay, now just to get these plugged in, first one, motherboard, or 24-pin ATX power. There we go. There we go. Then we've got 2 peripheral. We're gonna use both of these because we got quite a bit of little SATA bad boys. Okay, we've got a 24-pin CPU. There's that. Another SATA. There we go. And then we've got two PCIe. There's one. And there is two. Okay, there's that. There's all our cables. Ready to go into the hole. Put it top down. There we go. Just gets hefty the moment you put a PSU in it. Here's our wow stick. You guys will see me from the top. Put this in. Smooth like butter. This great tooling on Corsair's stuff. Makes it really easy to install. Like when you drop the screw. Or the stew, or whatever you want to call it. There we go. And one more. There we go. Okay. Ugh. Now comes the fun part. Let's get all this stuff plugged in. Fun part. So we have some, I don't know how, it's just going to be a little bit harder to cable manage just given what we have from a connection standpoint. We could run this over here. And then we have this and this. Just stuck in something. There we go. There's that. And there's this one. And then there's, okay, so we have four that we had over here. And then there's our hub. Okay. We still have a CPU cable that's got to go over here, so I might see about doing that and then how far we can make this go down and then like kind of create like a nice little channel here. Okay. I have like a channel of cable here. Goes along the side. Let's grab our CPU cable right here. This one connects to this. There we are. Okay, that gets that kind of out of the way. Okay, now we've got one more like random little, this is like for the case or something, I don't know. Get that hooked up. Here's all our SATA now, it's plugged in. Okay, that takes care of that. Put that down in here. So it's out of the way. That way, if he does install hard drives, he's got SATA like kind of stored where they're going to go. Okay, next up, we don't want these to be too tight, right? So this is like the biggest, these are the important ones. I don't want these like need a lot of room, so. By room, I mean the cables I want them to be pretty natural in terms of how they lay, or your GPU cables are gonna look all wacky. Fortunately, these have a tendency to be some of the stiffest cables. Okay, there's that one. I might actually want to not use here. I might not want to use this one. I might want to use this one actually. A little bit more bendy. Okay, same thing with this one. What's that one? I'm going to use the bendier of the two sides. So we can not have the cable be all wacky. And cable management, shoving it down here as much as we can. Okay, last cable. Fortunately, easiest / thickest. Come on, dude. Ugh. There it goes. There it goes. Okay. Get that flat. Okay, now technically everything is plugged in. I'm gonna fix the GPU cables because I'm pretty sure they're probably whacked out. Yep, just like that. I have to give these some more give. Okay, we're gonna fix this one with our normal little trick. It's a 4-pin to hold them together. Okay. That should be good. That is not sticking out too bad over here. Okay, let's pop this on. Make sure it closes. Fix all anything that's keeping this from closing. There should be nothing. Okay, cool. It's not quite the way, it's not gonna hold, but now that covers up. Okay. Put our back rear on. Ow. Pinch my hand. Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, time to turn it on. This looks good. This looks very good. Very happy with how it came out. This one cable is like being problematic. There we go. Okay, cool. Ugh. Okay. Wow stick. Plug back in. Okay. Let us get this up. You guys can see it. There it is. Boom. And done. Build completed. Time to test it. Question is, I'm hoping that one thing that could potentially be an issue is the fan hub. The USB hub. It's the only thing I'm a little nervous about. I think everything else is fine. Boom, and boom. Okay. Whoo! 5 gifted subs, 300. We're there. I'm gonna do one thing real quick. Refresh, because it's being wacky. There it is. I mean, the fans look good, the cables look good. Okay, let's turn it on. First step, power switch. And boom. That's a good sound. Oh, it's all on. is hitting this. There it is. Completely powered up. Man, that is a good looking machine. Now remember, this is sideways because we installed it sideways. We'll fix it in cam. But yeah, this whole thing is on. Looks beautiful. All the hub is working. All the lights are on. Yeah, it looks awesome. Oh man, those fans look so good. And then the RGB in the RGB even across the board looks really good. There you go. I'll give you guys here's a 3/4 view for you. And I'll give it a side view here in a minute so you guys can see. Oh, it's not quite. Here we'll go to wide. Wide gives you like you guys can see like there's the front, which looks really good. So let's get it over on the side view so you guys can get a good side view of it. It's always a little bit cleaner and easier to see. And then we'll start our giveaways. There you go, here's a side view for you. There it is, so you guys can see the fully lit up. That looks so good. Yeah, that's Heaven's Phantom's PC, yep. What do you think, Heavens? I think it came out good. Okay, how many likes do we have? How many likes do we have on YouTube? I haven't looked. Wow, Voodoo Farmer, thank you very much for the gifted subs. 570. Okay, guys, well, why don't we 569, 570? Okay, guys, let's get, there's 802 of you. If you can pop over, let's get 800 likes on YouTube, 700 likes on YouTube, which all we need is like 130. So pop on over to YouTube, let's get it done, then let's do the community stuff. Thank you very much, unusual suspects. Let's get this done so we can give these last giveaways away and call it a night. It's 8:58, so let's be done soon. But let's go, guys. 580. We have 580. Just pop over to youtube.com/Robeytech and jump on over to youtube.com/Robeytech and hit that thumbs up button. And then we'll start our giveaways as soon as that hits 700, which is like, what, a little less than 100 away? So let's do it. Thank you very much. Thank you for all the guys from on Twitch. Yeah, we've had a lot of people move from YouTube to Twitch. We had a lot more on YouTube, but now majority of my viewers are over on Twitch. 630, there it goes. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Grandma Hates Tech. Appreciate it. 11:58 in Maryland. Yeah, it's 8:59 here in West Coast in Seattle. Hey, thank you very much for the $3. How would you rate the tough overclock model? I like the tough overclock model. We have a 3090 build coming up with that too. 660. Yeah, they're just popping up quick. There it goes. Let's finish it out, guys. 10:58 in Wisconsin. I do build PCs for people, Starbomb. Yeah, a lot of people have moved to, a lot of people prefer Twitch. I don't know, it's interesting, right? Yeah. Oh, it's midnight in New Hampshire. I used to live in Vermont. So, oh yeah, 5 a.m. in Germany. Yeah. Hey, Super Naru, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. 226 subs tonight. We'll do the giveaways in just a few minutes. We'll make it really close. 680. 20 more, guys. Yeah, it's because I'm not a partner. I'm talking to them. I'm probably going to go partner here pretty soon. I was going to wait till the end of the year, see what we do. AMD Epic Build no more. 30 more, guys. 30 more likes over at youtube.com/Robeytech. Pop on over, get those likes, and then we can, these are all commission builds. Like this one was a commission build. I do partner with Twitch. I'm just an affiliate right now. But I have a modified affiliate. So 694, guys. 8 more. Oh, you guys are gonna hit it. Oh, it posted. Yeah, it posted. Yeah, it's posted. Here you go. 700. Okay, so we can do community. But there's a post. It should pop up. Always takes a little while, but yeah, it's posted. It's up and ready to go. There it is. There it is. Posted and ready to go. It will. The CPU cooler will get fixed. Don't worry, guys. When you see the beautiful pictures of it later, it will be all done and all that sort of stuff. Okay, so here we're about to start the giveaway, guys. The way the giveaways work is I'm going to, first and foremost, everybody say thank you, YouTube and Twitch. Thank you, YouTube and Twitch, because both of you guys unlocked your giveaway, so thank you to them. I'm going to basically give you a command. You're going to enter. It's going to be open for 2 minutes, and then all you have to do is enter once. You don't need to enter more than once. Don't need to spam it. Just enter once, and then you'll be entered to win. There's no confirmation or anything like that, so it's a pretty straightforward thing. Okay, so popping this up. First giveaway of the day. Okay, this is for a 250 gig NVMe. We're gonna draw 2 winners. The entry for this is gonna be !community. And we're starting that giveaway right now. 2 minutes, guys. Man, that was a good build. That was just a fun build, which I like. I always like fun builds. I'm trying to think of like a, bring it back over maybe. Here we'll do more like that, and then you'll be able to see it. There you go. Well, you get the wide view and you get to see everything. Looks good. We're gonna find somebody to raid as well, guys, so don't forget about that. !community. Now, rest of the week, Wednesday, we've got another commission build. We're finally building a commission in the ASA case, the ASA 808, which should be super cool. So I'm pretty excited about that. That's going to have more RGB than my original 3090 version. And then Friday, we're checking out a new case from Antec, which should be fun. Depending on how fast it goes, we might go to some gaming at the end of that Friday. Don't worry, it's not anything crazy like what we did last week, but just to close out the week with a little bit of gaming and all that sort of stuff. Is the case sensitive? I don't know. It is. Oh, is it case sensitive? I don't think so. So it should be a fun week as well. And then we have a couple builds. We have the curated version of the Valentine's build. You guys can see the pretty. Coming out on Thursday, and then tomorrow we've got the Fractal Meshify 2 curated case review and build coming out tomorrow morning at 10:30. So some couple videos for you guys to definitely check out as well. So some good stuff. And then we got our M.2 buyer's guide coming out next week, as well as just some other crazy stuff. Plus we're working on a crazy Intel Rocket Lake build, and we got a lot going on. It should be fun. Okay, guys, raffles ended. Congratulations to Ghost Sonic 4 from Twitch. Ghost Sonic 4, you were the winner of the first one. Congratulations, Ghost Sonic. And then our second winner is the original ParkerBot. The original ParkerBot. You are the winner of the 2 NVMe SSDs. So we're gonna get your information. Make sure you reach out to Blondie. Okay, last one. And then this is a big one, obviously, is going to be thank you from Newegg. Everybody say thank you, Newegg, because they are the ones who give us, who are a massive sponsor for our channel. So thank you, Newegg, for this one. This is going to be for a $150 Newegg gift card. $150 Newegg gift card. Again, it's going to run for 2 minutes, and then it's going to run for 2 minutes, and you only need to enter once. So pretty straightforward thing there. And then entry point for this is !Newegg now, !Newegg now, entering right now. Go ahead and do it, guys. Oh man, build looks good. Those fans are nice. I love QL fans. Ooh. Full build. 1,255 people hanging out right now. 847. Do we have a raid target today? Do we know? I'm asking if Blondie's got a raid target today. So she's gonna text me and let me know. Now, guys, we try to pay it forward. Again, when we have 850 plus people who hang out, it's always nice to go and throw that at somebody else who who's growing, or it's a huge opportunity for us. Just throw some love. So we're gonna go get a Greg. He's playing Rogue Com. So go get a Greg is who we're gonna raid tonight, which should be fun. That's who we're gonna raid. So please stick around. Just watch for a little bit. Drop him a follow. Just say hi. Spread a little love, and should be super great. Okay, 30 seconds left, guys. You try to be cheesy, yeah, of course. I want to, you know, again, these I know that I'm fortunate, so I like to spread the love. Oh. Okay, go get a Greg. Okay, congratulations. Oh, 7 seconds left. Nice. One last dad joke? Absolutely. One last dad joke? Absolutely. Why did the stadium get so hot after the game? Why did the stadium get so hot after the game? Because all the fans left. That was awesome. That was awesome. Congratulations to Valkyrie. Valkyrie over on Twitch, VALKEERYE. Congratulations. You are the winner of a $150 Newegg gift card. And that is our show for tonight. Thank you so much for everybody for hanging out, for mods, for tech specialists, for all the fans, both YouTube, Facebook, Newegg, Twitch, my Twitch. Guys, it's been absolutely awesome, and we will see you guys on Wednesday. But stand by, we're getting ready to do a raid. It was a good show. It was a good show. I agree. Valkyrie won. Valkyrie won. Okay, go get a Greg. Go get her Greg. Okay, he's got 64 people, like Dead by Daylight. Here we go, guys. Starting this raid now. Let's go. Give him a lunch. A bunch. Give him some views. Let's make it fun, guys. 472, 518, 527, 531. Here we go. Rating him now. If you're over on YouTube, thank you very much for hanging out, and we will see you guys next week. On Wednesday.